Hey guys, Miss Tracy here, and we are back on Fallout 76 today. We're talking about the new wheelchair. Now, I've got a lot to say about it, but just in case you're only here to hear how to get the chair, it should already be unlocked. So let me pull up my camp menu here. So if you go down to the second chair here and go over a couple, there's the wheelchair right there. Super exciting, and this is kind of a big deal. So let me explain the backstory of why they added the chair for starters, and then I'm gonna explain why it's such a big deal to me, but I guess you can probably already figure that out by looking at the background. So they added this chair because a player named Kelly asked them to. I'll show you actually the post. She posted saying, "I am disabled in real life and I would really, really love a wheelchair I can place in my camp. It would make me so happy to have that little piece of me in my creations, and I think a lot of other people would enjoy it too, maybe for when you recreate a hospital or med bay." So Bethesda heard her pleas and they added the chair for us. And it was already in the game, so it wasn't a huge deal for them to add it as a camp item. Now, I saw a lot of people talking about this on the Facebook groups, and people seem to kind of miss the point of what's going on here. So let me talk to you about it a little bit. A lot of people don't realize that I'm a part-time wheelchair user myself. I have EDS, that's Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a really complicated disorder, and I have a video that explains more about it. I'll post at the end of this. But it actually turns out that Kelly, hang on, let me move my character. The girl who made this post to begin with on Reddit actually has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome too, which is kind of crazy because it's a really rare disorder. But I use the wheelchair on my bad days, and I use it when I go out in public because I can't stand for long periods of time. When I'm home, I can get around the house, usually without it or sometimes with the help of a cane or a walker, but sometimes I use it in the house too. But usually the chair sits in the corner of my house like I'm going to have a chair sitting in the corner of my camp. By the way, this isn't my camp. This is Pink Mist's camp. He let me borrow his pretty scenery because my camp is being built right now. Thank you, Pink. This chair is a symbol of my freedom and my ability to actually enjoy parts of life that I wasn't able to before I had the chair. A lot of people posting in the Facebook groups were saying things like, why would you want to remember your disability while you're playing a game? And it's not a negative thing to see the wheelchair in the game. It's a positive thing. We're being included. We get to feel like we're being represented because disabled people aren't shown in a lot of media. You don't see a lot of disabled characters in games. You don't see a lot of disabled characters or even people with mobility aids in movies, stuff like that. It's very rare. They're out there, but it's very rare. So when we have a chair like this added in game, it's not just yay, we get a new camp item thing. It's a yay, I feel like I'm included. So I guess the point that I wanted to get across was just that wheelchairs are not really a negative thing and inclusion matters. And I also wanted you guys to see that you guys can put these in your camps now in game. It's super exciting. That's really all I have for you guys today. I'll put a link here if you guys want to learn more about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and I also put a link in the description for Kelly's GoFundMe for her own mobility aid in real life. Please comment, let me know what you guys think of this addition to the game, and of course, I gotta ask, make sure you leave the like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time.